Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. We start with a story from Trinidad and Tobago. The United States of America donated 80 vials of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine to the Caribbean island nation of Trinidad and Tobago. A small batch of Pfizer vaccines entered the country late Saturday night and was received quietly by the Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines. When pressed which section of the populace was set to receive the Pfizer vaccine, Hines said it was, I quote, just for national security, end of quote. I quote, I think it's about 80 vials, which are about 400 in all, and it's a two-shot vaccine. So you're talking about 200 persons. It is a very small amount, end of quote, he said. Trinidad and Tobago, which has a population of around 1.4 million, has been relying on foreign donations of vaccines to fuel its immunization program. Under the World Health Organization's COVAX vaccine sharing program, 100,800 doses were allocated, with 2 out of 3 shipments of 33,600 doses delivered so far. Still in Trinidad and Tobago, laying his head on his mother's chest as he sought the comfort that only a mother can provide in times of distress, Abdullah Hassim took his last breath as he laid on his parents' bed, nestled in their arms. Initially believing their only child died as a result of a heart attack, however, it was not until 4 days later that the family was informed by health officials that he died due to complications related to the COVID-19 virus. Hassim, 20, was the recipient of a Silver President's Medal by President Paula May Weeks in January 2020 for his humanitarian work in the Scouts Association of TNT. Hassim died on June 5, hours after he returned from work. 5 days after Hassim's death, Hassim's stepfather, Intaf Juma, said he became infuriated, then worried, because no one from the Ministry of Health had contacted them for tests to be done after the cause of Hassim's death was known. Juman said had he not been forceful in demanding that they be tested also, they might simply have been forgotten. As it is, the couple has been told that they have to remain quarantined until the test results are received, as they were tested on Thursday. In Jamaica, Kimoy Rose, the wife of a pastor, Jason Rose, who was charged with the rape of a 15-year-old girl on Wednesday, has been charged with taking steps to pervert the course of justice. Jamaican police say she is also facing other charges under the Child Care and Protection Act. The mother of the victim was taken into custody on Friday after she and the pastor's wife took the child to the police station to make a report that the allegations were untrue. The mother was subsequently charged, and Rose surrendered herself to the police in St. James and was charged after being questioned. Detectives charged Pastor Rose after he allegedly assaulted the 15-year-old girl while she was at church sometime in March 2021. Rose surrendered himself on Monday, June 7, after several attempts by police to locate him proved futile. He was then charged and is scheduled to appear in court on Monday, June 14. Nicaraguan police arrested and jailed 5 prominent opponents of President Daniel Ortega over the weekend, including one-time rebel allies who denounced the detentions as an assault on democracy. The arrests, beginning late on Saturday, marked a deepening political crisis in the Central American nation ahead of an election in November in which the leftist Ortega, 75, is seeking to extend his 14 years as president. Over the past few weeks, a dozen opposition figures have been arrested on orders from Ortega's security apparatus, including 4 declared presidential rivals. Ortega loyalists argue that they are only enforcing the law, which prohibits would-be candidates from receiving foreign financing. That was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining, and back to you, Wendell.